Yeah, we're going.
It started.
It started?
It
Okay.
started.
All right, so you are the captain for the ski team, yes?
Yes.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Okay, and let's see, how did Newton South do last year?
We did pretty well. We definitely saw a lot of improvement throughout the year. We kind of varied from week to week. It also kind of depends on the conditions because sometimes it gets pretty random, and when it's either really snowy or really warm out and the snow gets really slushy, a lot of people end up falling. So that's definitely one variable that influences how well we do, but you can definitely see like the improvement throughout the season as people get more comfortable racing in gates and everything.
So snowy is good, but warm is not good.
Snowy is good in a sense, except it's kind of bad because when you have a lot of snow on the course, you don't necessarily go as fast. And sometimes if the course isn't slipped very well, then you end up with random patches of lots of snow, and that is also not good.
Yeah, right.
And warm obviously isn't good either.
And you started dryland practices, right?
Yes.
And how are those going so far?
Those are going really well. We have new coaches this year, and they've been really involved in practices and giving us good workouts and agility stuff for the season to help us get in shape for skiing.
And what are the names of your coaches?
Carol Hessen and Chelsea Petratus.
And these are new coaches, first year?
Yes.
Your previous coaches, were they like long term? Left?
No, I don't know what you consider long term, but they started my freshman year, so they'd only been there for 3 years.
That's decently long, I guess, but whatever. So what workouts do you do for skiing?
So we try to get in things that are more anaerobic and sort of explosive, and definitely like agility, because it's really important to be able to be quick on your feet and get around the gates. And I mean, skiing is inherently anaerobic because it's sort of like a sprint, especially in Neshoba, which is a fairly short course. So we've been trying to get into for that, doing things like sprints and like crossovers and stuff with agility ladders and different leg exercises, things like that.
And how long is the course of Neshoba?
I mean, obviously it depends on the person. It ranges from 22 seconds, 21, 22 seconds to like 40 seconds.
Okay. And I definitely had another question. Well, yeah, when do you start going out to the mountain?
So we're trying really, really hard to get onto the mountain before December vacation. If, obviously it's weather dependent.
Right.
If we do not get on the mountain before vacation, our first practice will be Monday, January 6th, I believe. 5th, January 5th. But I think the earliest we would be able to get on is Monday, December 15th. Hopefully we'll be able to get on sometime that week, but we'll see.
And when do your races start?
Tuesday, January 6th.
And is that, and I'm still a little bit confused on how races work. Is it all schools at once race at the same time, and it's a single person sport?
Okay, basically how it works is in all of Massachusetts there are various different leagues. We are in the Alpha League, and in our league there are 8 different schools. So what that means is that we have 2 side-by-side courses, one for girls, one for boys. On each one, it goes through a rotation of one person from each school. So basically, from Newton South, 12 people from each gender race at a time, 6 on varsity, 6 on JV. So you have a running order. So let's imagine that I am first in the running order, and person X is first in the running order for Belmont or something. It would go me, and then Belmont, and then AB, all the people who are first in the running order from all the schools, and then all the people who are second in the running order from all the schools, all the people who are third in the running order from all the schools, etc., etc.
Right, but you only get individual scores, or is it?
So
does
how?
A school win?
So, sort of both.
Okay.
So when I go down, I get an individual time, And then for slalom, you get 1 run. For GS, you get 2 runs. And then it's based, your individual place is based off of the cumulative time of your 2 runs for GS, your 1 run for slalom. And then you're ranked based on your individual time. And then your individual rank is what allows you to go to states, like the sum total of your individual ranks. But for team ranks for each week, it's based off of, you add up all of the points of 5 of the 6 varsity members, and then that is how, and then they rank it based on the points. I don't know if that made any more sense.
I'll probably check the video later, but yeah.
It's kind of hard to understand. So it's basically, so you get ranked individually based off of your times, and then if you come in first place, you get 100 points. If you come in second place, you get 99 points, etc. down the line. And then 5 out of the 6 varsity members count for each team, and you just add up the points of the places that the individuals came in, and then the people with the most points come in first. The team that has the second most points comes in second, etc.
Okay, and right before we wrap this up, last question: are there any interesting anecdotes so far from practice, like injuries or?
We've not had any injuries.
That's good.
Luckily, that would be kind of sad if we had an injury in a dryland practice. I mean, I guess it's a little bit different this year than it was last year, mainly because we now have coaches who are running the practices, as opposed to last year was mainly captain run. I mean, our coaches aren't here every day because it's kind of hard. They work closer to Neshoba, so it's a little bit hard to get over here at 3 o'clock every day, or 3:30 whenever practice starts. But they've been really good about giving us new exercises and everything. I guess anecdotes. I don't know, we haven't, I mean, it's been a fairly generic practice schedule. It's been fun getting to know the teams. We always do, for when we're doing planks or squat or tucks or wall sits or something where you have to hold something for a really long time, we always go around and say our names and then favorite X. So for example, we'll say favorite ice cream flavor, and we'll go around in a circle as we're doing planks saying hi, my name's Jessica and I like Oreo ice cream or something like that.
That's interesting.
Just some bonding stuff.
All right, thank you. That's